Hi, hello, and welcome back to another reaction video. So we are about to watch 10 biggest wrestling secrets exposed on camera. So without further ado, y'all, we about to hop straight into this video. So let's watch right now.
Nowadays, much of professional wrestling secrets are already out of the bag. That being said, it's still interesting to get a peek behind the curtain from a fan's perspective. Today, we're focusing on secrets and out-of-character moments that viewers actually got to see for themselves on TV and pay-per-view, as we look at 10 wrestling secrets caught on camera. Number 1, a sign that a wrestler will kick out. A good way to tell if a wrestler will kick out of a pin is by watching their eyes. If the wrestler is looking at the referee, that means they're watching the count, so they can kick out just before 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn out the lights.
Eye contact with the ref during a cover can also be a way for the wrestler to signal to the official that it's not time for the finish. It's a pet peeve of numerous legends, including Stone Cold Steve Austin, who believes wrestlers should be able to get a feel for how the ref counts without having to look at them, although Austin has been caught looking at the referee himself in the past. Many wrestlers, such as Steve, generally prefer to keep their eyes closed during a cover. That, or they'll simply just look straight ahead. Since staring at the referee can be a telltale sign that the wrestler being pinned is about to kick out.
Cross, shoulders down, Jericho left and tough kicks out.
I've always thought that they're like sometimes their eyes will be open, but I never thought that would be the reason why.
In order to bleed during a match, wrestlers will use a razor blade that's either given to them by the referee or has been hidden somewhere in their ring gear.
Hell, this is akin to felonious assault here. Well, what is Flair doing? None of us are going to see Bill Goldberg again.
The camera will typically cut away from the wrestler following the spot that's meant to make them bleed. This is something the agent of the match should be able to communicate to the truck so that they know not to shoot the wrestler cutting themselves.
It is gouging in the head. First blood. It's all wrapped up, bleeding, and it's
that's
not
crazy.
Over yet. Wait. That's right. This could get ugly in a hurry.
That is so obvious.
However, the handover of the blade and the act of blading itself has been picked up by cameras on plenty of occasions.
He freed himself from that chair. Hangman. He gets win and Archer. That right hand. A war. Man, this has not even
I knew that they bladed themselves, but I didn't know they did it to each other as well. Like I knew about the blading, but the fact that they did it like to each other, like look at this shit. I don't trust nobody to do that to me. That's insane. No way.
Mouth capsules. Any substances that come from a wrestler's mouth, be it blood or poison mist, is typically prompted by a capsule or tablet.
That just made me uncomfortable.
Usually, the referee will hand this to the wrestler, who will then chew on the capsule until the substance inside is ready to be released.
To be in WrestleMania. With Samoan pride, the great Samoan dynasty. Like a gut wrench. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Hogan's bleeding from the mouth of the turtle. It's coming right out. The giant, the Kali vice grip. Oh my God. No. Oh my God. Heyman's begging Brock.
Well, that's not traumatizing to watch. That's not traumatizing to see as a kid.
Mist, wrestlers would originally use a condom filled with food coloring. From there, they chew on it and spit it out to create the illusion that they've just blinded or paralyzed their opponent with the mist.
I know what you're saying, Dio. After that Hell in a Cell match last night. We got. Oh, the green mist.
That's disgusting.
That was our table. Not the last one. Wait a minute. Some green mist to allow Kyrie to make the tag. Nikki with a clothesline.
It's like some reptile off Mortal Kombat shit.
Number 4, gimmicked weapons. In order to execute specific spots safely, certain weapons must be gimmicked ahead of time to prevent injuries. For example, the ladders that are used are wooden as opposed to steel. This way, wrestlers can go through them and use the ladders in a safer manner compared to if they were legitimately made from steel.
What? I always knew the ladders were cheap.
Like
you can tell them.
The steel steps are hollow and more lightweight.
You can tell they're
cheap. They're not as heavy as they would appear given their size. This makes them less dangerous and much safer to use as a weapon. They're also not steel as the name would suggest, as the steps are actually made from aluminium. The same goes for most trash cans that are typically used in wrestling.
It should look like paper. Look at that.
Tables, kendo sticks, and guitars are made from a thin wood, allowing them to break easily.
Yeah.
While the likes of lead pipes, barbed wire, and sledgehammer heads are made from rubber whenever they're gimmicked. Number 5, botches on tape shows edited out of the aired broadcast. Back when SmackDown used to be taped, the WWE made sure to edit out any botches prior to the show airing.
If you actually think that I was just a right gay guy, I had a match with
a right gay guy
a couple of weeks ago.
However, over the years, there's been some infamous botches that fans have managed to see.
Speaking of Triple H, we saw Shane in the Big Show. Oh man, look at this. Speaking of setup, boom! Big Show. Shane was baiting Rikishi.
Usually, viewers of SmackDown or other tape shows wouldn't even notice if a botch had ever occurred, thanks to the WWE's clever camera tricks.
Yeah.
That's what I've always talked about, high-risk maneuvers right there.
See, and here we go now. It's John Cena going to start things off against Tyson Kidd.
Although there have been some suspect editing jobs over the years.
Can't get it open though. Seems like an eternity. Kurt Angle. Angle's climbing into the cage. Look out! No.
Oh, what the hell? Holy. He can't do that. Strongest man in the world, but he can't get in the cage.
Oh, my. With the big spin kick. Went for the Dorado.
Number 6, piped in crowd noise. SmackDown was also infamous
Yeah, I
for
heard about
piping in fake
that.
crowd noise by
The
using
fake-
the
the fake
notorious
noises.
hairdryer pop.
And I knew I had to bring the pain. You bet your ass I would. WWE champion.
It's the same noise. The same noise.
Making history. As Vito celebrates his victory, Bobby Lashley, can you handle the pressure of being the world
For real.
heavyweight champion?
The WWE has shamelessly used the sound and similar ones for years, doing so even when it's clear the fans in attendance aren't reacting.
In the main event of WrestleMania.
These two.
Really? Y'all can switch it up. We're just gonna keep using that same one.
DiBiase looking for a little retribution here. You lose your title.
Again?
What's worse is that the company has also resorted to dubbing in fake sound during live broadcasts.
Now that's a damn shame.
First of all, where the hell have you been? Second of all,
At any time is always with me. And Rebecca's Raw Women's Champion.
I'm going to give you a rematch next week for that belt. Yeah, that's all I need.
In modern times, the WWE continues to pipe in crowd noise to the point where it's even been brought up on television.
I would so much rather be bald than have them pipe in fake crowd noise for my matches because nobody cares.
Number 7, stuntmen and dummies. While wrestling is known for its elaborate stunts, it's almost always the wrestlers that take the risk and perform the stunts themselves. But there have been a handful of occasions where stuntmen and dummies have been used for some of the more dangerous spots that are done outside the ring.
Oh my God.
That just looks ridiculous.
I want a match with Triple H at WrestleMania.
Just stiff as hell.
Undertaker, what are you doing? What the hell is he doing? What? The cement. Oh my God. Look at that man. Whoa! That's Diesel.
Whoa!
See what your fate has in store.
He crashed Bandicoot. Whoa!
Exactly what was done. I'm speechless, McMahon. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh no, look out. Oh no. Somebody help me. Somebody in here right now. Jerry, you okay?
Number 8, crash pads and padding. Companies will also use crash pads and other form of padding to protect their wrestlers. These are most commonly used for stunts where the wrestler is required to jump or fall from a great height.
Shane McMahon brought this on us. Man, don't do this! Oh my God! A cover! There's a cover! Let me go, show.
The way they had him laying there, his legs was like
unique spots that wouldn't have otherwise been possible with fans in attendance.
It looks so cartoonish.
To execute spots such as these, crash pads were positioned off camera for the wrestlers to land on.
Ford, a highlight reel here tonight. Oh my God! A whole lot of seconds. Oh my God! You all right? Oh my God! We're Dominic out of the ring.
Number 9, wrestlers getting legit angry. For our last 2 entries, we'll look at moments where wrestlers' real-life emotions take over. It's important for wrestlers to stay in character and not let the occasion get the better of them. But sometimes, wrestlers just can't help but show their real-life frustration. You can tell they're pissed off either by their body language or through the face they make.
Wait a minute, wait. No, what the fuck are you doing? Easy.
Ooh.
I think the brain is left. Don't want to get overconfident because something like that could happen. A back suplex. Now the cover. Hook to the leg. Kick out by Andrade. Wait a minute. Speaks match, and as soon as Dawkins comes in.
Oh, you see it all in his face. Oh, Brock Lesnar.
WrestleMania where I hit Hornswoggle.
God, he's so scary.
Fandango to the ground. Goldust victorious here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Right now, look at this. Not playing games. Got him. Oh, shit. I agree.
But if you're Shawn Michaels, take out your aggression on inanimate objects and other people.
And Shawn Michaels, his temper obviously flaring. To the background, up and over. Tremendous velocity, and look at this.
Number 10, wrestlers getting nervous. In the same way you can tell when a wrestler is angry, the same can be said for when a wrestler is nervous. It can be hard to keep the game face on for a younger wrestler when performing on such a big stage, be it in the ring or on the mic.
And the power is what we seek, and it's within all of us. And we just have to unleash it.
I love Vintage Edge. Oh my God, just that whole look. Oh, I love it so much.
Make our mark in a tag team situation.
The glasses, the hair, just the whole attire.
And I remember Vince McMahon saying, you know, I'm buying the Guerreros, I'm buying the Bastions, but I'm not buying this detective.
I'm Detective Ross from the New Jersey State Police Department. Can I have a moment of your time?
Eddie Guerrero is so funny.
And vote for your favorite Diva Search contestant. And do her name.
So I looked on my wrist. I was sweating so much that it erased off my wrist. I went over to Vince. I apologize. I will make sure it won't happen again. He goes, I know it won't happen again.
I had those nerves. He could see in my eyes that maybe I wasn't as confident in myself as I needed to be.
I could tell that I was beyond nervous because I'm mouthing not real things. Right. Saying I'm doing what I call wrestler talk.
You're moving your mouth around. Got you.
And that brings us to the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you like this one, be sure to check out our video on 10 wrestlers.
No, the wrestlers blading each other is just so weird. Like, I don't trust nobody to do that. It's already crazy enough that they do it like to themselves, but the fact that they do it to each other is insane. And then the ladders, like, you can tell that the ladders are like, you know, cheap as hell. Like, they're hella flimsy or whatever. Like, they literally just snap. Like, somebody lands on them and they just snap in half. But I did not know that they were wooden and they were spray painted to look like, you know, real steel or whatever. But yeah, some of these things I already knew or whatever, but this video just kind of like, you know, went another level and showed me something that I've never even seen or heard before. But leave some comments down below, y'all. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.